got this morning delivered, as usual from my eBay account. Purchased it on eBay. It's a video doorbell that I need for my home security, and it comes in a nice box. It's just like a phone box when you buy your iPhone or Samsung phone or whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna open it up and let you see what's inside. As you can see, it's about the same size as an average phone. This fits onto an appropriate part of your front door. There's not much in the box bar the doorbell itself, as it is wireless and Bluetooth, which will connect with my phone or my laptop. There's everything you need to fit the doorbell to your door: screws, fittings, etc, etc. Now, no batteries came with it, so I will show you in a later vlog it all fitted and working once I get the batteries. And I make time to fit it myself, if I ever do get the time. From my work, as you've seen, I'm always busy working for my business. I am well chuffed. My paintings are selling well and my art is getting more popular with art collectors and buyers from overseas. This one from my naive art collection is called Proposing with Flowers. It's off to a buyer in New York. As I said in previous vlogs, I have broken into the American market and Americans are buying up all my art, which is great. All I have to do now, guys, is to carefully package my paintings and get them off to the post office for delivery. Right, guys, since I've just been showing you some of my paintings are selling quite well at the moment, as you've seen. So I thought what better to do than to show you some of my paintings that I've got some up on eBay. Not them all, just some. Some of my naive paintings that I developed a long time ago, years back. Some have been painted recently and some have been painted years back, because I had a clear out in my attic, so I went up and got a whole load of paintings that I had put by, so they're up in eBay. Some of them are up in eBay at the moment anyway, so anyway, let's get on with it and start the blinking. This one, I think it's called Walking the Dogs. I done this a couple of years back. It's an oil painting, as you can see. It's a bloke walking his dogs and there's a yellow house there. The yellow house is my idea went with the Van Gogh yellow house, you know what I mean? So that's why I painted that yellow house. Anyway, next. Another one with a guy walking a dog. This time he's got a red house, a kind of reddy purple house, so that's nice. Same thing, years back I painted that. That's up on eBay. If you go into my description box below, you'll come up on my eBay shop, and these are all on it, you know what I mean? And they're not dear. I think they start off at $7.99, $9.99, you know what I mean? Some are $12.99. Depends what they are and how long it took me to paint them. So that's another one. This one here, I love this one because if you have a look at it, what does it look like? I'll give you a clue. She was a well-known novelist. I'll put you out your miseries. That's Enid Blyton and that's Peter the Rabbit. That was what that idea came from, and you can see it's in a naive style. So, and as you can see, I've numbered a lot of my paintings so that I know and I can keep track of where they're going and whatever, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's another one, and it's a canvas again. It'll be beautiful when it's framed, you know what I mean? Anyway, next. I've got quite a few, as you know, as you understand. This one, I can't actually remember the name of this one. I think it's just A Day Out or something, I think it's called. Anyway, if you go on the eBay shop, you'll see all the names and all the different things. So I thought this would be a wee treat for you, something different, because I'm usually showing you candlesticks, handbags, silver plated stuff, blah blah blah. So show you some of my own paintings. Pass the time away a wee bit. Eh? This one's a Sunday day out. It's a guy driving his car. That's an old one. But as you can see, I've still got, I'm thinking about doing the wheels. Maybe no though. An artist always wants to improve his work. As you've probably heard before, an artist's work is never finished. So, but I just thought the wheels maybe needed a wee bit colour in it or that. So anyway, that's another one. A Sunday drive, I think it's called, or a Sunday day out. These are all oil paintings, by the way, on canvas. Frames or canvas boards like this one. This is a canvas board. This is called Fetching Water. It says it was done in 2013. So Jack and Jill was the idea I did this one. Jack and Jill go up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So that is Fetching Water. That's another nice one. I'm going to go through them quick because there's quite a few here. This is called The Balloon Man. And as you can see, he's got his balloons. That's what I write in the back, see. I write the title on the back of these. This is a nice one, I like this one. I like them all, know what I mean, but this one is called A Birthday Surprise, I think it is. You see he's got his presents there, and he's got the car out, a drink, he's got the present in that hand. So that's another one. This is called John the Peg Leg, and I got the idea for this one down in England when I went to the village of Malham with my mum and dad many years back, and there was a guy that walked about that town with a peg leg, so that's where I got that idea for. And it wasn't an artificial leg where it had been made up by the hospital. He had actually made a leg out of an old bedstead or a peg, you know what I mean? So that's where I got that idea. Nice, eh? Most of my paintings all come from ideas that I've experienced or in memories or from the past. This is one I particularly like again. It's a lion, and it's, as you can see, it's an impasto paint. It's thick, and I've done this with a palette knife. So that's up on eBay as well. All these ones I'm showing you are up on eBay, as I said. But you can understand how this would look framed in a nice gold frame. It's a canvas board. I've not wrote nothing on the back of that yet. I done this years back, but I will write on it. Next, this one, can you ever guess what that's called? It's called an umbrella. Umbrella day. There's a title there, look. Umbrella. Another nice one. You know, I don't need to tell you where I got the idea for this is Umbrella song I sing when I'm out. Another one. Told you there's quite a lot. This one's called On a Date. The guy's going up the stairs to the door. He's going to chat the door. He's picking up courage to go to the door, see? On a date. Nice one, eh? And you can understand, these would brighten up any wall with the colour they are, you know what I mean? Plenty of nice colours to boost up the wall in your house or your office or business or blah blah blah. That one's stuck to each other. What's this one called? I think it's another one, Walking the Dog. I've not actually named this one yet, look. I know I'll have a name, it'll be in my mind, so. But there you are. Another one out walking a dog. I see a lot of dog walkers out the back, you see, in the park. This one is called Walking the Baby. I think I've already done one of these before. That's my memories for years back. Anyway, and last but not least, what's this one? Oh, this one's called Running for the Bus. They're all naive paintings, you know what I mean? I love the naive style. I developed it years and years and years back when I was first starting to paint. So, that's the end of that mini haul. There's quite a few paintings there, as you can see, but there's no near as enough as what I've got stocked up in my room and my bedroom, my hall. I've got them everywhere. Not anywhere. I've actually showed you where some of them are sitting out in the hall there. But I've got hundreds and hundreds of paintings, all waiting to either be finished or do a little touch up so they can be put up on eBay for sale. Some will not even go on eBay for sale because it's paintings that I cherish and I love that much that I'll not part with them, you know what I mean? I've already parted over the years with paintings that I just wish I hadn't sold, you know what I mean? If I could get the chance, I'd buy them back. But the thing is, when I think in my mindset is, well, at least somebody's getting as much, they love it as much as I love it, so that's what gives me the pacifying mindset, just to let them go, you know what I mean? So what's the agenda for the rest of the day? I've got I'm actually doing a couple of paintings, another portrait paintings. They're A3 size. One's a man and one's a woman, so I've got those to finish this afternoon. I've got a couple of watercolours to finish so I can get them up on eBay. Some pheasants, some hares, blah blah blah. But apart from that, it's just going to be a kind of painting day this afternoon. I mean, yesterday I listed a lot of stuff up in my eBay shop. I listed a lot of salmon flies for the fishermen, and I also put up a couple of, I think I put a couple of handbags up as well, because I've been selling a couple of handbags over the past week, which is good. But the biggest enjoyment for me was selling that painting to a customer in New York. So I hope that's on the way just now, as you've seen on the vlog there. So I'm hoping that he's going to send me a picture back of it on his wall, which a lot of my customers do, you know what I mean? Once they get them framed and put them in the position of the wall, either the kitchen or the living room or the hall or whatever, they send me a picture and let me see what it looks like. And it's great because 9 times out of 10, a lot of artists don't see where their work end up, or how they look on somebody's wall. It's always an extra touch, you know what I mean? It's always an extra bonus for me, like, so, but I love it. Anyway, that painting's off to New York. I've sold quite a few paintings to Americans in the past months, so, not this month, last month, but I'm hoping to sell more. I probably will sell more, because the more people who buy them over there, the more they tell their friends, blah blah blah, and they go onto my site and they buy them, because as you've seen, they're reasonably cheap, so and they'll only increase in value over the years. As I says to you in a previous vlog a way back, that one of my paintings, if they're selling for £7.99, they're worth 25 quid the way they stand. So I sell them for £7.99, so straight away my customers, my art collectors, whatever, have made money on it straight away. And they can only increase in value over the years. And as my name gets better known and well known overseas and whatever, they'll only increase in value. So anyway, stop the blaring. I think we've had enough. It says there 12 minutes on the clock, so I'm gonna have to cut this this piece down to get it into the vlog, because I put it into this vlog that I'm doing at the moment, just because I was doing a series on paintings, you know what I mean? So and I was short a couple of minutes, but it's been up to 12 minutes, so that's me blathering. But anyway, until the next time, bye bye.